Hi, it's Meg at SwissWatchExpo. Grab a cup of coffee, have a seat, get out maybe pen and paper, take a few notes. This is chock full of great information. I'm showing you a first from Patek Philippe. Good morning, it's Meg from SwissWatchExpo. We always appreciate you guys checking in the YouTube channel every week to see what we have to show you. This one I am super excited about. You already know me well enough. We appreciate that you connect with us every week. Patek Philippe, I'm a huge fan. They're the finest watches in the world. And this one is really special for a couple of reasons. First off, it's a new introduction from Patek Philippe, and we have it here at SwissWatchExpo. So you're looking for a watch, you guys know already we're the place to find it. But also what's so fascinating, this particular one, it's a first for Patek Philippe. They have never combined these two complications together in one of their watches before, and they've done it now. The annual calendar travel time Calatrava Patek Philippe. It's stunning. It's the 5326G001. If you want the full number of it, you can find it on their website, but probably not in their stores, but look what I have in my hand. So a couple of things that I love about it. And we're going to talk about all the technical things. We're going to walk through the dial, all of the components of the watch. But the first thing that you have to notice is the size. We love our Patek Philippe watches. You guys know that I borrow my husband's and wear his all the time. But this one, in order to put the combination of these movements, and this is a brand new movement that they've created. There's 8 new patents on this movement. The movement is a 31260. And then in order for them to create combining the annual calendar and the travel time, they've actually put it in a 41 millimeter case, which is so unusual for Patek Philippe. It's big for them, but it doesn't wear that big. It's not something that you would ever feel like is oversized. It's white gold, which of course, it's beautiful. Let's talk about how pretty it is, and then we'll go through all the technical things. The dial, it's an anthracite gray, and it's gradiated, so it changes tone and texture a little bit. It does look like it's textured. They specifically made this granular dial in order to make it look like one of those old-fashioned cameras, like the outside of the old-fashioned camera. So it's really striking. It's just this perfect combination of current and new and relevant with something that likens back to those older days. So beautiful anthracite gray gradiated dial. Then the beige, they're applied white gold numerals with a beige interior on the numbers and on the hands as well. So it's just a really fun kind of striking combination. You'll see here, it also, to match with the dial, does come with 2 very different and unique straps as well. This one's grayish textured fabric on here with the accenting stitching on it that really picks up the dial as well. And then they do also provide a second strap that's a beautiful beige nubuck. So you can give it a totally different look from spring to winter. Just so much fun that we have both of this. Of course, this one is full box and papers, current certificate of origin, everything with it that I know that you'd want on this particular timepiece. It's beautiful. But also let's talk about the movement for it, because again, it's a big deal that Patek Philippe has now created this movement for the first time ever. So you have to think about it. You have an annual calendar and you have your travel time. But what if you're traveling where it's actually a different date? They've combined, they've made this new movement where the annual calendar is driven by the travel time. So wherever you are and wherever your travel time is indicated, it's the correct date as well. So let's take a look at the dial and take a look at all the components that they've packed into this one incredible watch. Of course, we've talked about the annual calendar. So you have your day, your month, and the date at 6 o'clock. You still have your subdial second hand down at 6 o'clock as well. They've packed this with a Moonphase. They didn't leave anything out on this. And then you do see the 3 hands. So what's important here is this is your travel time hour hand. This is your home time, the skeletonized. Now I've got it set so they're actually different, as if I were traveling and not at home, because I love to travel, kind of would like to be somewhere. But Today I'm at home, but my watch is indicating that I'm not. This is the skeletonized home time. This one always stays where it is. This is the travel time, which is very easy, backwards or forwards motion. And the annual calendar is connected to your travel or local time. So your calendars are always accurate based on where you actually are. And that's kind of the new phenomenon, and what's so spectacular about this particular movement is that the fact that they've done that. The other thing that's, as you all know, that may have annual calendars, what's fabulous about this movement that they built into it and the convenience of it is you can actually, and this is pretty unusual, set that annual calendar, the date, can be moved forwards or backwards. Just like the travel time can be moved forwards or backwards based on if you're moving east or west, the date moves that way as well. So they've thought of everything. It's really clean. The other thing, typically on travel time, there's two pushers on the outside for your travel time that moves it back and forward. It's actually moved by the crown. So it's so easy to actually set your travel time. You pull out the crown and you can see that just the hour hand of my travel time is moving. My home time is staying in place. And you are able to move that forward or backward. So quite simple. And it doesn't have the bulkier pushers on this side, which makes this really clean and sleek. While I'm talking about this side, we can't miss the fact this beautiful white gold case has the Clos de Paris or hobnail bezel markings on the side. So they've brought back some of the beauty of that hobnail bezel and artistry into the side of the case as well. Of course, while I'm showing you the side, we can't not show you the open caseback, exhibition caseback. What we always love is those internal rotors on the Patek Philippe automatic movements. I don't know if I've told you, but of course this is automatic. So after you wind it, you wear it every day, it's going to stay wound. But you can see the rotor in here, it's internal, just the beautiful artistry, the mastery. And of course, this is a brand new movement for Patek Philippe. It's something we've never seen before. And the way that they've combined, again, the incredible annual calendar and travel time all in one. Let's go back to the dial. Your buttons here, the little window indicators, our apertures indicate your local and travel time, day and night as well. So Moonphase, sub-dial second hand, night and day indicators for home and travel time, annual calendar. It's got it all. It's really beautiful. So I hope you're loving it. It's gorgeous. We have it here probably not for long. We're so excited always anytime we get in such a special timepiece, and this one I definitely had to share with you. Let's see who's going to take this watch home. It's a very special timepiece. We're so proud to have it here at SwissWatchExpo. Give us a call. I'll be happy to take care of you.